Zoom in. Legacy game.
What is his legacy?
Legacy game for Mac Jones.
What is his legacy? Throwing picks?
Picks were in 2008, and we're not. We suck. We suck. Genuinely, we're garbage. We are trash. It's fraudulent. Fraudulent.
Supposed to be Lamar last week. It could have been so.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Sports Show with Richie. Joining me as always, to my left,
Hey guys.
Chantz Sagalski, who
about
did
them
not make the
Bills?
team for Buffalo. Elgin Lopez, welcome back. He did not make the team for New England, as we saw on Sunday. And me, as always, Richie Saponiak. How you guys doing? How was yesterday? How many of you guys won yesterday?
So I was gonna ask. You said you were the quarterback for the Dolphins, but yeah, I didn't see you out there.
No, they actually switched me to receiver. I was wearing number 10 yesterday, and I was out there catching a couple.
No, that's Odell Beckham Jr., not you.
I was wearing 10. Odell wears 3. We're
Oh.
buddies, though. We share lockers.
Mhm.
But
I don't know about all
so,
that. You know.
as Week 5 gets set to wrap up with a Monday night game, which we'll look at tonight between the Saints and the Chiefs. That's going to be a good one. We had a football game that went
Monday's
till
it,
1 a.m. last night, if you guys paid attention to Sunday Night Football.
Cowboys.
Steelers-Cowboys started at like 9:45. Plethora of upsets, good games. Teams got their first wins, some overtime thrillers, and that Thursday night game we had last week was ultimately amazing. Let's start with the games between the AFC East. So the Dolphins played the Patriots. Elgin, I know you have a lot to say. I'm not going to say too much because it was an ugly win, but it was a win.
Ugly win.
I think Mike McDaniel showed a lot of improvement from
You
that
played the
Monday night
Patriots.
game.
Calm
Listen,
down, buddy.
listen. He coached us better. If he had the same game plan we had against Tennessee, we would have lost. That being said, the run game looked a little bit better, and having Raheem Mostert back is a huge plus. And if A-Chain is out for a while, which I hope not because he's a big part of this offense, Jalen Wright proved he could hold it down. And the Dolphins looked okay. Very ugly. And I think if they fix some special teams problems, that field goal situation, because we missed 2 field goals that we could have had a 21-10 victory. Elgin, what are your thoughts on this Patriots
How
team?
many? So a little lot. The media gave me a lie this week. They said Ramondre Stevenson wasn't starting due to his fumbling issues, and he started the game pretty much. He had the most rushing yards and most carries in the game. That is such bull crap. I'm really sorry. Excuse my French, but Antonio Gibson is terrible. So I hate that guy. I know Ramondre Stevenson is expected to have 17 fumbles. That's expected fumbles. He has 4 now. I don't think he fumbled in the Miami game though.
Yeah, he did not. There was no turnovers from the Patriots side.
Yeah,
Huntley did throw a pick.
Who?
Huntley threw a pick to Gonzo.
Oh, at least that brings me joy. At least I have a lot to say.
Watch the game.
I know, you Patriots. Oh, put Drake May in. The offensive line is trash. Jacoby Brissett is slow. I can't watch this guy. I really can't. Do you want the people? You're a Dolphins fan. How bad was it to watch Jacoby Brissett in offense?
My dad's go-to phrase was Jacoby Brissett's number 1 wide receiver wasn't Jalen Waddle. It was the dirt.
Please.
You were just, that's the noise I imagine.
We play so conservative. I don't know if you watch the game. We play so conservative. It gets me so mad. It's like, throw the ball down the field. Please. We just drafted a guy who's literally known for getting 50-50 balls. What are we doing? Why are we not throwing the football to him? There's so much about this team that I hate. Why is Drake May not in yet? It's been 5 weeks, and we have 1 win to show. We played the September Bengals, who are basically 0-16 Lions, basically.
Yikes.
I'm so mad. You do not understand the pain I'm going through right now. It is ridiculous. We lost to a team who didn't have their starting quarterback. They also lost their running back mid-game as well. Just want to point that out real quick. They had knockoff Lamar Jackson throwing the football. They had Snoop Dogg. I'm so done with this team. I'm so done. Gerard Mayo, I don't know what you're doing. Drake May needs to come in right now. I think we make a decision. I think we announce at our press conference after practice day who's going forward as our quarterback. And I don't swear, if I don't see DRAKE MAYE on that freaking thingy, I'm done with this team. I don't know what to say for this team.
All right. Chance, you've been holding some stuff back.
Man, it feels so great now hearing from a Patriots fan struggling what we've dealt with for so many years.
Chance, no, because no. When did you start watching football? 2016. You guys made the
No.
playoffs. What year did you start watching football?
When I was a kid, I've been watching like when I was like 5.
Okay, well that doesn't count. You couldn't comprehend. Anyway,
I was there when Nathan Peterman threw 4 first half punts.
and then you guys made the playoffs the next year. You don't know struggling. The Patriots have what? Like
Struggling, we lost 4 Super Bowls.
when you were in a seed,
It doesn't matter. At least he won yours. We can't even. The only
We
thing-
won ours in
the only thing we won
1970.
is the best quarterback
Nobody in this school walking these halls was alive the last time my team even sniffed a Super Bowl appearance, dude. It's a different thing. You don't know struggling. You have 4 straight years of MVP play at quarterback, 4 straight division titles, stuff like that. You've made the playoffs recently. I mean, we've made them too. But
And then you know what happened after that?
You won 6
And you know what happened
Super Bowls in
after
your
that?
lifetime.
And you know what happened after that?
What happened after
First
that?
of all, we lost against the Chiefs in AFC Championship. You want to know what happened after that?
boo-hoo, you guys
want to know
lost.
what happened after that? We lost against the Chiefs again. You want to know what happened the 3rd time? We
Chiefs.
lost against the Bengals. And then for the 4th time, we lost against the dang teams again. So if you want to talk about struggling, at least your team could beat good teams.
It's not a team thing.
Now you-
Your quarterback
you're
just
kidding.
doesn't have what it takes to go over the hump. Nope.
That's why your jersey says NF.
Okay, yeah, you can go ahead and say it for
Yeah,
the people who
yeah.
can't see. You know,
Guys, do not
You're
worry.
not repping your team because guess what happened? Guess what happened?
What?
Guys,
This guy gets 1 win against a trash
Hey,
team.
who won last? Who won this week
Don't worry.
games.
Don't
Who's
worry.
first in our division?
Guys,
on a 2-game season?
hey,
First in our division.
it's a holiday today.
Who's
It is
first in the
Drake May Monday. Listen, Drake May is bringing a Super Bowl in 2 years
You
to
know,
the
we
Patriots.
should go after this guy.
I think Drake May is bringing the veteran presence to the bench. He should be MVC, most valuable clapper.
Clipboard Jesus.
So,
He's currently clipboard Jesus right now.
There you go.
He's holding a clipboard on the sideline. It's like,
All right,
oh yeah,
I-
yeah, that was a good punch, Kobe.
You know, let's
I have
talk
a
about
question.
Josh Allen because how did Josh
Wait.
Allen throw less passing yards than Tyler Huntley?
I have a question. Is the AFC East the worst division in football right now?
No, I think we're overreacting. One of them doesn't have a quarterback. One is the Jets. One just played 2 tough teams and has a brain dead quarterback as well. And then, the Patriots. I think they're worst divisions right now. The NFC South's okay. The AFC North.
They're still.
I mean,
The Browns are really bad.
I don't like the Steelers.
Steelers are still winning, and then
They lost last night.
the Ravens,
Yeah,
the
Ravens are good.
Bengals,
They're better than us. Dang, we might be the worst.
division,
Hold on. Let's see. AFC West. Other than the Chiefs, that's division's nothing.
Chargers. They're doing pretty well.
The South?
No.
No, the
I'm
South
saying
is
that's
actually not
how
bad.
they're doing right now. Like based
Right
off
now,
of-
I mean, there's only one winning team in the AFC South. There's only one winning team in the AFC East. Yeah, that's the same.
They're actually, I do believe we're the worst division of football.
Yeah.
You guys are leading the division. The Jets just, I don't know.
the
they're-
Jets are
about the
gonna jet.
Jets.
What he said.
I've been saying that JETSSUCK.
I hope you guys are happy. The Patriots are having a couple down years.
DOWN.
Don't worry, that 20 year,
Down year.
that 20 years will haunt you guys back. We'll be back. We will, and you'll see us waltzing that Lombardi every year.
Why did we always end up with we're gonna win the Super Bowl next year? 2 years. Drake May's winning it.
So I actually heard something pretty funny. It's that after this game, we are now the favorites to land Devontae Adams.
What is that even? What?
Oh my
No,
God.
you're not.
I just seen it. I thought it was pretty funny.
You guys never pulled the trigger.
After-
I believe it when I
Well,
see
we
it.
You want another
caught
diva
the-
receiver?
We caught their guy, like the GM or whatever of the Raiders. So
Devontae's
we're
going to New
inquiring
York.
about him.
Please no. I can't. No, I don't want to lose to the Jets. Please listen. If
You
we
only lost to the Jets on Thursday night.
Wait, why
I
did you
don't
say
care-
New
I
York?
can't- I can't lose
You
to
mean
them
New
again.
Jersey Jets?
The New York Jets,
The
man.
New Jersey.
Listen, the
I'm not
Patriots are
getting
in danger of
any
not winning a single division game. This is really serious. We're in danger of not winning a single
Yeah,
division
by the
game.
next time you play us, Tua will be back.
What is
and
this
Tua doesn't
guy?
lose to you guys.
already know that your team sucks. They're not gonna make the playoffs. Why do you care?
You guys might pull one out, might against the Jets, but no. Actually, after what I watched yesterday, you guys might not win a game for the rest
That,
of the year.
and by the way, that call.
I don't know.
No.
Jets. How it goes.
The rule is I don't agree with the rule, but they followed the stupid rule. It's a rule. You know, like I don't agree with. You shouldn't speed when you drive. I want to speed, but you know what? I don't want to. I don't want to break the rules, so I'm just gonna follow the rules. They're following the stupid rule. You know what I mean? Yeah, he didn't catch the ball. He should have caught the ball, but he didn't. You should have had at Jacoby Brissett, because what was that throw? He was wide open. If he puts it, that's a touchdown. He puts it up here. Jacoby Brissett is terrible, and I think Drake May.
Who did he throw it to? I can't remember.
Polk.
Jalen Polk, literally the guy we drafted for this reason.
The Buffalo Bills,
Insane.
you know, I blame our coaching, and I know Josh Allen didn't have a good game, but our coaching was horrendous. How do you throw 3 times when we're in our end zone? You run the ball. At least waste. I don't know if you guys watched. At the end of the thing, there's 30 seconds left. We threw 3 incompletions, punted them the ball, and they won the game. with
Yeah,
a field
it was
goal.
a good return. Or
If
no,
you-
good return.
It wasn't even a good. It was a 12-yard return. Like,
and then a slant that got him in field goal range.
it was
kind of in field goal range.
why didn't we run the ball? Even if we incompleted 2 passes, it's overtime. I know Josh Allen sucks in overtime, but man, this made him look concussed over again. Like, it was terrible.
Yeah.
And this is our coaching. I blame our
The
coaching.
AFC East is going downwards. It's a downward spiral
Hey,
for everybody.
One team
To
won the
what you
AFC East
said.
this week.
To what you said last
You
week.
beat a Jacoby Brissett led Patriots
The
offense.
same Patriots team.
Post
that's about
Brady
to win the Super Bowl.
Patriots.
The same Patriots team. That's
To what
We're
you
winning the
said.
Super Bowl next
To
year.
what you said last week, the Buffalo Bills might be becoming the Saints.
the Saints.
You know how we looked all great. Now we're, falling off.
You guys play 2 tough teams, but that's the thing I said. I said that about the Bills. I've been saying that for a while. Wait till they play competition, because they steamrolled their first 3 opponents, right? Or except for Arizona, they made us look like goldfish.
We always beat you guys.
And then who'd you guys beat in week 3? Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Hoorah, Jacksonville won a game. That was actually a very entertaining game. We had some good games this week. We haven't even talked about the Ravens-Bengals Classic. 'Cause I know
watched
those
that
AFC
game.
North fans, they hate each other. That game was fun.
Did you see what happened in the Bears game?
Yeah, Caleb
Bears
Williams.
got thrown.
Oh, yeah. But Caleb Williams, I mean, yeah, they're going to say it's the Panthers. Caleb Williams looked good.
Mm.
He threw like 350 or something. Caleb Williams looked good. Jaden Daniels looked good as
He's
always.
a goat.
Bo Nix looked good. This rookie quarterback class that we talked about maybe not panning out to doing anything is so far miles ahead of last year's rookie quarterback
And then
class.
and then the
Then we have
best,
Michael
the best
Penix and
quarterback.
Drake May just sitting on the bench.
The
doing
best
nothing.
quarterback
Penix
is
doesn't
sitting
need
on
to
the
play.
bench cheering for a veteran.
He's not. I mean, he
We
might.
literally have the
Okay.
best clapper in the league. Good job, guys. 3 and out. Woohoo!
But
You're
that's the
paying
thing.
that guy how much
Do you
money
want to
to
see?
sit on the bench?
But let's see. If we
He's
put Drake
selling
May
them.
out there with that horrible surrounding team,
The play
and he looks bad, which he probably
I don't know
will.
if you read
I'm
the
not saying he's
reports.
a bad quarterback, but he's
The
probably
lo-
not going to look great with
Jacoby
that
Brissett
offense.
has lost the locker room. He has lost the locker room. Jacoby Brissett.
Did he ever have it?
I mean, yeah, he used to be on
The
that
only thing
team.
he had was some
Who
grass.
was on that team now that used to be
David
on that team?
Andrews.
Who's out for the season?
Oh yeah, he's out for the season.
Other than him, who else?
Jonathan Jones.
A cornerback?
Yeah.
Someone he's not going to throw the football to?
No, he will be throwing him. Throwing
In
it to him.
practice, in practice.
Yeah, he throws picks all the time. But no, I think this
Jawan
this
Butler,
rookie quarterback
maybe.
class is really good.
Yeah,
We've Bo Nix, who I thought was going to be really bad.
might compete
He's
with
looking solid.
2018.
Yeah, I mean it's still early. I don't want to
Yeah,
say
I know,
anything.
I'm
I'm just
not.
saying
Guys-
it's a good class right now.
You know, it's as a Patriots fan, I'm watching Sam Darnold outperform my quarterback. I thought Sam Darnold was garbage.
I mean, I'm
He's
watching
great.
Sam Darnold.
All right,
Sam Darnold's outperforming like all of our.
when I
quarterbacks right
first
now.
Yeah.
seen like rookie Sam Darnold, I seen talent. Like he did have talent.
Yeah, he looked
But
good as a rookie.
when you're on the New York Jets, look what they're doing to Aaron Rodgers. They're making him look better. Like it's just how it is. The New York Jets and the Chicago Bears make every quarterback look like trash, no matter who they are.
yeah,
But
that's true.
Literally, Darnold was there with the Jets for so long. It led to, then he went to Carolina, an equally worse situation. And then he actually, I do believe him going to Kyle Shanahan really fixed him.
Yeah, I mean a year
Well, yeah,
to not
for
even
sure.
do anything.
He
a
just
year
sat on the bench.
backing up. And did they make the? They didn't make the Super Bowl that year. They made the. They did make the Super Bowl. Yeah, that's not true. So a full year learning under one of the best offenses in football
Mhm.
when healthy. Yeah, that's definitely gonna pay off. I agree. I
And
think
then he
that's
went to the
easy.
Vikings. And the Vikings, I mean, their roster, they got some pieces and stuff. Jordan Addison and listen, Sam Darnold. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I think, listen, a lot of people have them finishing 10-7. They think they're going to collapse soon. I don't think they're going to
hold on and
collapse.
compete for that division.
Yeah,
They're,
too,
by the way,
sure.
they're in their easy part. They're going to start their easy part of their schedule. They just went through their hard part of their schedule. Just
yeah,
want to
but
let you
and
know.
the trap
Well,
games pop up all the
I mean,
time.
I know.
To be fair, Kevin O'Connell, I'm pretty sure that's the head coach of the
Yeah,
Vikings.
O'Connell.
He's a really good coach.
He is.
Look what he did at Kirk Cousins.
They call him a
coming off
quarterback
of,
whisperer, actually.
He was from the Commander or
Washington.
Redskins.
Yeah.
Then he made Kirk Cousins really good, which on the Commanders he was iffy in my opinion. Like he was good, but he wasn't amazing.
So Kevin O'Connell was actually praised for him being a quarterback whisperer. And I don't know what he did to Sam. I don't know what happened. I don't know what he did to Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold is literally. I don't see an ounce of what Sam Darnold used to be.
When you give a quarterback confidence, look at Geno Smith. When you give a quarterback,
I don't think Geno Smith is that great. I think he's brilliant.
But when he broke out that one season, it was because he had confidence. They were all relying on him, which let him to be great. They're all relying on Sam Darnold to win them games, which is allowing him to be great and be confident in throws. Before, when he was seeing goals, it's because he's hesitant in throwing it because the Jets were like, oh, train him.
And by the way, I want to point this out about the NFL. There's something about, so you know how the rules changed this season about defenses, getting penalized for, hip top, whatever. Offenses have been terrible this year. Like there's not been. I mean, there's outstanding. There's still ones that stick out, but there's not been like crazy good offenses.
Yeah, I agree.
Like the run, especially the passing game got hurt this season.
Yeah.
I don't think.
I mean, we have some solid passers so far. I mean, Stroud, I think he's thrown 300 yards in all but like 2 games.
Mm-hmm.
That was one game.
Goff looks really good.
Mm-hmm. Goff is crazy. Yeah, he didn't.
Goff went perfect that last game he played. Yeah, so the Lions, I mean, yeah, there's some solid passers. But this next segment is going to be brought to you by Water. Need it to live. We're going to go through every game. Just look at, I'm going to read the results of every game. And then we're going to go through biggest upset and what else were we talking about? The biggest upset,
blowout.
biggest blowout, and I guess just most surprising aside from upsets. So, I mean, tonight we still have the Chiefs and Saints, but we had the Bears beat the Panthers, the Ravens beat the Bengals, the Texans beat the Bills, the Jaguars beat the Colts, the Dolphins beat the Patriots, Washington beat Cleveland, Denver beat Vegas, which they snapped a 4-year streak of losing to them, which I didn't know that it was that bad.
Mm-hmm.
Arizona beat San Francisco, New York beat Seattle by 9, Green Bay beat LA, Dallas beat Pittsburgh, and then early Sunday morning, the Vikings beat the Jets. For me, my biggest upset is going to go ahead and be the Giants beating the Seahawks.
I'm gonna agree with that.
I always thought the Seahawks were pretenders. I didn't know it was that bad, to where you lose to Daniel Jones. But I think the Giants are a little better than we've been giving them credit for.
Demoralized them. Jeez.
Yeah.
Well, I don't even know. I'm a Daniel Jones hater fan. I don't know what I am.
You
at
are
this
a Daniel
point.
Jones supporter. You
Yeah,
guys
I
are
would.
attached hip and hip.
So, in my he's that quarterback that's just going to be so mid. Like, one game he's going to throw 17 interceptions, and he's going to be kicked off the team. And then another game he's going to throw for 250 yards and 4 touchdowns. That's just who he is. And I don't know if it's just because he has a sleepy eye and he's not able to see the entire defense. I don't know what it is. But that's my most surprising game.
Yeah.
And I feel like without Malik Neighbors, too, that was a big game.
I'm gonna say this about him. There's just more downs to him than ups. I mean, listen, his good performances really do stick out.
Yeah.
When he plays good, he plays great.
Yeah.
He plays amazing. But when he plays bad, it's bad.
Yeah.
Like, it is like, oh my gosh,
Nathan
how
Peterman.
does this guy have a job?
Mhm.
Like, I'm gonna say this. I don't know if if Daniel Jones has 3 more games like this, I do think the Giants are gonna stay and keep him. I really do.
I could see it happening. I mean,
I
He
would.
would.
The Giants-
He would.
the Giants are what, 2-3 right now?
They're 2 and I believe so. Yeah, they're
Yeah,
not. They're
2 and
not.
3.
They're still like not bad.
Yeah, they beat Cleveland and now
Who's
Cleveland.
in their division? Oh, well.
Who's in their
division?
They have the Dallas Cowboys, the Philly Eagles, and then Washington. So they're still probably sitting at the bottom of that division. But there's a
Division's
game I did
tough.
want to talk about from both perspectives, Washington and Cleveland. I mean, it's very clear right now that Jaden Daniels is this year's C.J. Stroud.
Mhm.
Just everybody's rooting for him. Everybody's rooting for this team that hasn't had anything positive.
Mhm.
I mean, their fans have nothing, Washington fans. Like,
Oh,
it's
dead
terrible.
serious.
But Jaden Daniels is looking good. And, guys, if you're Cleveland, would you consider, even though you're paying Deshaun Watson all this money, putting in Jameis Winston? Because you have a solid enough wide receiver
Actually,
squad.
I have a take about this.
You think they should put him in?
I don't
No.
think it's. I do believe Deshaun Watson is part of the problem, but I do believe it's the play calling. The plays that they're calling are really bad. I'm not going to hold you. Listen, that Raiders game that they lost a couple weeks, Deshaun Watson looked pretty great out there. I thought he didn't look bad. I don't think. I do think Deshaun Watson is the shell of what he used to be.
I think his main problem is his decision making. He still has all the
And then-
athleticism in the world.
And then and then he said something about them asking to make more quarterback design run plays. He straight up said no to them when they're struggling. Really? He says, I was signed to pass the ball. Yeah, you were given all this money to you can run too. By the way, his rushing numbers are very similar to his prime years. I don't know why he said no to
Well, he's
I'm
always
gonna-
been more of a when it breaks down, he'll run. He's never been a designed runner. Even back in Clemson, that's not the kind of quarterback he was.
I'm going to say it like this. I mean, I think some of it is Deshaun Watson, but the biggest thing you need is to have your locker room around you. And
I don't think the locker room likes him.
Well,
That's the problem.
exactly. I don't think this team.
Well,
I
he's
don't
a criminal, guys. He's
That's
straight
what I'm
up,
saying.
Yeah.
So like, even in like the Michael Vick days, when he was like beating the entire dog, or whatever scenario, that he didn't really have a locker room around him, so he had to run a lot more and be more like of the team than allow the team to support him.
I do really
But-
believe that. I do think the offense in general just don't like Deshaun
I-
Watson.
Yeah, I don't either.
I don't think that he's gonna get taken out just because Nick Chubb is coming back, and I think Chubb is gonna actually carry this offense.
I don't know. That leg injury was pretty bad.
Yeah, he had it. In
Running backs
college
don't recover
too.
well from injuries.
He did it in college too.
He did.
Yeah, I mean, he bounced back from that injury and
Yeah.
became a top running back. So,
But honestly, I like Chance's take about I don't think the locker room likes this guy at
No.
all. I think they want. There has been reports that they really the offense in general just wants Jameis to come in, but Kevin Stefanski seemed very firm that Deshaun Watson is their quarterback.
Well, I mean,
still.
yeah, if you were paying a guy $270 million, yeah, I'm gonna be pretty firm. You're my quarterback.
yeah, exactly.
And I don't think Deshaun Watson is. I don't think he's really bad. I think he's Deshaun Watson. I really don't think he's that bad. I just think he's just right now he's below average. I just really think the offense just doesn't care for him.
No, I mean, I could agree with that.
He's being
1000%.
paid a crap ton of money. It's all guaranteed, by the way. Just want to let you all know it is all guaranteed. There is not a penny coming back to the Browns.
Well, I think if you look at this offense, I know like Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, all of them are getting pretty good guaranteed money with all that, but they're not getting $275 million guaranteed. They're getting like 126 yada yada guaranteed, and so I feel like that has something to do. It's like the team's like, wow, you're greedy. Not only that, you're a criminal.
Mhm.
I mean, why am I going to be liking you? Why am I going to catch passes from you?
Honestly, I really had high hopes for Browns. Like they have a great roster. They do really, they truly do. I think they have one of the best rosters in football. Like they have great receivers. Their offensive line has deteriorated from the years, but they're still great.
Wyatt Teller.
But like, man, I don't. They just don't seem to move the ball well. I don't know
Yeah.
what's going on. I really do. I do like Chantz. I really am into that. I just don't think the players like Deshaun Watson.
Yeah.
Okay, so aside from Cleveland, what team do you think had the most disappointing performance this week?
I'm gonna say the Colts.
The Colts. Okay, that's an interesting one.
I know they didn't have Anthony Richardson, and by the way, Anthony Richardson, I don't think it's time to press the panic button on him. But man, he has made some awful decisions.
I mean, he's just hurt right now. He's still young. I think he'll
I
figure
still
it
think
out.
he's hurt, but like man, he
You
still
think
screams
he's
Cam
hurt?
Newton to me. I still think he screams Cam Newton, but man, his cons are starting to show. Like he is a horrendous decision maker sometimes. But I'll be honest with you, that arm though cannot be denied. I believe he's like it's an equal arm to Josh Allen's arm. That's how good his arm is. I don't know if you saw that pass a couple weeks ago. That
Yeah,
was
it
a
was-
beautiful ball.
Yeah, he was almost on his knee, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
And he
insane.
threw that ball 70 yards down the field to Adam Pierce. Like, geez, I really don't know what's going on with him right now. I think Joe Flacco, and right now I do think Richardson's a little hurt. I don't think he's 100% yet.
Yeah.
So I put Joe Flacco in, who's a serviceable starting quarterback, game manager.
Yeah.
You do not know what 2012 Joe Flacco was. You do not know who that man was.
Your most disappointing performance? Chance?
Disappointing. I mean, I kind of have two. I feel like the Rams, and then I have the Bills, and I think both of them come with how bad the coaching was. Like,
Mhm.
as an offensive head, or not, I'm not an offensive head, but if you're an offensive coordinator, like, you again, how are you gonna pass in your own end zone with 30 seconds left, knowing that if you don't, you're gonna have to punt? And then with the Rams, bro, your run game was working and you just quit on it. Matthew Stafford's throwing a bag of Doritos and you're not gonna run the ball. What is this? What is going on? So I don't know. These offenses need to figure it out because that was just terrible. It was not even fun. And then on top of that, Josh Allen, it takes on average 5 to 8 minutes to get cleared for a concussion. Josh Allen was only in that blue tent for 3 minutes.
And I mean, he's always been like that kind of guy. I feel like Josh Allen should be more prone to concussions.
Bro was seeing
Injuries,
two of
I guess.
everything and just yeeting it
Just
down
throwing
there.
it to one of them.
Yeah.
My most disappointing performance this week, I think, we already talked about it a little bit, but it's the Jets. The Vikings, they had an ugly win. Yes, they're 5-0, but they didn't look too great in that game. It felt like they were doing everything they could to try and throw that
I
game.
believe.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you're Aaron Rodgers, right? They're paying him however much they're paying him. They're building this offense around him, and then you throw 3 picks. Like,
Wait, he threw 3 picks?
he threw
Yeah.
3 picks.
Dang, I
How-
didn't see
One
that.
was a pick 6 to Andrew Van Ginkel.
I was
Another
gonna
pick
say.
6 for that guy.
I'm so mad he left Miami.
I was gonna say. Did you guys see that? Aaron Rodgers is limping now. Like
I
he's,
do
Yeah,
see
he was
that.
limping after last week's game though against
But he's not
Denver.
a scrambling quarterback. I'll be honest with you. He's a
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
but you're gonna have to
if
move outside the
Achilles
pocket.
is,
Yeah.
I think it was his knee or something. that
No,
was
it's
messed up.
still his Achilles.
Yeah, if that you can't be a serviceable quarterback if you're
and the Jets
even
need
if
to-
it's not your throwing, like your lead leg is still messed up.
and the Jets need to know that Rodgers needs a good offense. He's 40 years old. That's an old man back there. That is a senior citizen behind that offensive line. They need if the Jets really want to win, they need to protect him. That should be their goal. Protect Rodgers.
I agree.
Yeah, because listen, I as much as I hate the Jets, I'm gonna give credit where credit is. Rodgers is a great quarterback. He's great. But it's
Was.
just he
Was
Yeah,
a good
I agree. I think he's
I think he's reaching his end of his time. I do think he's still good. I just don't think he's the thing he used to back 2019, 2020.
Bring back Tom Brady.
yeah.
And then I'm
You think he's starting to show signs of like Russ on the Broncos, like quarterback on the decline?
I don't
like
think he's
it's
Russ
Jover?
bad. I don't think he's Russ bad. What I think it's how Brady was in his last year as the Bucks. They went 8-9. They weren't great. They were like really strange team. I
That's
think
what you think
he's more to that, but I really don't think Rodgers is that bad. I do believe that. I think as much as I hate to say it, I think that the Jets will get back on track. They have an easier schedule ahead of them right now. So
I mean, wasn't the Broncos supposed to be an easy game? Like they scored 0 touchdowns.
yeah.
It was like 9-6.
I think it
And
was 10-9.
Rodgers expressed his frustration. He said he did not like. And
No,
Rodgers,
I wouldn't like it either.
And plus, I'm going to say this. Rodgers is one of those. He's one of those weird personalities in the NFL. Like he just talks about like stuff that like I didn't know Rodgers was into that kind of stuff. He literally believes in aliens. He talks about it on his podcast half the time.
Yeah, his episode with Joe Rogan was really
Yeah, it was,
really
yeah.
fun. But no, I mean the Jets' only 2 wins right now are the Patriots and the Titans. So I think there's a lot of issues there with the
I
Jets
mean,
team.
I feel like 2 wins isn't necessarily bad, but I remember when the season started, all these Jets fans were in my ear.
Every
talking-
last one of them. Was
I'm
yeah.
guarantee you
But
probably
all
had
of
the
a
same
sudden,
thing.
they come out. They come out of
Yeah.
the woods.
Yeah.
Like, we're gonna do good this year. We're the Jets. Look, we got Aaron Rodgers. We're healthy, baby. It's all about the Jets, baby. And
That's
then
what
they-
exactly. And all I said is, and they're saying how we had Zach Wilson and Aaron Rodgers is at least 50% better. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's a new year, new team, dummy. And then second of all, on top of that, Zach Wilson has potential. I don't care what anyone says. He has potential. He just needs to get in the right scheme, right fit. Like he could be a pretty decent quarterback in my opinion. Honestly,
Who we talking about? Zach Wilson?
yeah, I feel like he could play really well if he was on the Dolphins right now, in my opinion.
I think so because he creates plays.
Exactly.
Like, Huntley will stand there and then just
Take a
throw it. If it's not open, then he scrambles, so that's okay. Skylar Thompson, who I hope we never have to see him take a snap as an NFL quarterback again, unless it's for the Jets, Bills, or Patriots. Or maybe the Raiders. Screw the Raiders. They lost. They deserve to lose. I had a whole bunch of Raiders fans at my house last night.
Did you?
Yeah, there are a whole bunch of my dad's side of the family. They're all Raiders fans, so
Don't worry, they're not going anywhere anytime.
they
soon.
got destroyed.
And I'm
so
gonna say-
bad.
I'm gonna say it like this: the Jets are dumb to trade Zach Wilson.
Yeah, I mean, I think,
think they gave up on that.
Tyrod's not a bad backup either, though.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you rather have a younger guy?
I mean, that's what they
actually has
drafted.
that?
Not Travis Hunter, Jordan Travis for. They have someone sitting there learning.
Jordan.
He's not going to start right away. He's not going to be a backup
You
either.
think he's gonna start ever?
I think if yeah, why not?
You know what? I'm not.
You know how random quarterbacks are getting playing time right now. Who's that? C.J. Beathard. Oh, what? Not C.J. Beathard. That was a really weird pull.
CJ.
Who was the? Yeah, I mean, oh my God,
What
guys,
team?
I'm not that old. I swear.
That's why he's.
Skylar Thompson is getting playing time. He was a 7th round draft pick.
Okay,
Anything
but
could happen. Anything could happen. You just have to understand that in the NFL, if you're a quarterback drafted, expect to play.
Aaron Rodgers is
Aiden
one
O'Connell
Achilles
got playing
down
time.
and he's still playing. Bro, he was supposed to play though. Like
Was
Gardner Minshew and him, you think he's really not gonna get any playing time?
Yeah, but Aaron Rodgers, old, crippled, and decrepit, and all that.
He'll still play through the old. He'll be in a wheelchair
To be
throwing
fair,
time.
the-
Yeah, but if he's out, then it's gonna be Tyrod Taylor. Do you think Tyrod Taylor would play a whole season? No,
It's not a whole season now. I think he
It's
could.
a Tyrod Taylor recipe. He gets hurt after first 4 games.
And it's gonna be some crazy injury. You know, someone's gonna drop a bookshelf on his foot, and he's gonna be out for a week. Remember that time he got a surgery and they
Assistant-
punctured his lung?
The assistant doctor is gonna accidentally
The
like
Chargers
clip his
purposely
toenails.
sabotage Tyrod Taylor.
I feel like Tyrod Taylor gets the. Have you guys ever played NBA 2K? Like you do the My League and 2K, and like there's the injury report guy, and he
Yeah.
creates like crazy fake injuries, like Anthony Davis out 2 to 3 weeks, framed for murdering his wife. That's what's gonna happen.
Oh my God.
Anytime Tyrod's on the injury report, it's gonna be like stubbed his toe, out for 6 months.
I swear. The janitor's out.
But he'll give you-
I could see the team janitors tossing a banana peel.
He'll give you
Start
3
the
good
rookie.
weeks. You get 3 good weeks out of him. That's all you get.
By the way, if
I mean,
you're
that was
a-
weird because he was in Cleveland with Baker, and then L.A. with Herbert, and both those guys kind of were okay after they came in, or were good after they came in.
I'm letting you all know. You know what? That Tyrod Taylor got hurt. That's why they started.
Exactly.
I don't know why. I feel so bad for this. I do believe Tyrod Taylor. I think Tyrod Taylor would start. I think Tyrod Taylor would be starting quarterback for the Raiders. I genuinely
think so.
believe.
I
agree.
hope.
You guys could use Tyrod Taylor. I'll be honest.
I would love Tyrod. Well, no, Tyrod Taylor's probably
He would love Mitchell Trubisky.
I don't know about
no.
that.
Mitchell Trubisky's Tua, but if he was just mentally brain damaged and not,
All you would have to do is just
How's that been working for us? China.
You
So
guys have been
Tyreek
underthrowing it, not overthrowing it. That's one.
We're not
good
even
thing-
throwing it though. That's the thing. They're not throwing it deep. Slant route, check down, quarterback run, sack. That's the Dolphins' offense. Well, guys, we have Monday Night Football tonight between the Chiefs and the Saints. That's gonna be a good one unless we get. What's the money line that the Chiefs get bailed out by a penalty tonight?
Oh, hi.
I'm betting.
taking the over.
I'm betting $10,000 right now that.
Put the
Chiefs-
house on it.
Yeah, I'm putting a
Get
house.
saved by a
You know,
penalty.
my house is about to get taken away with this hurricane, but I'm putting a house on it.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't come true, then the house will wash away to yours. So don't worry.
I'm letting you right now. The Chiefs are literally a toe and 3 calls away from being 0-4 right now.
That's very true. Well, guys, enjoy
One
Monday Night
toe.
Football tonight. Stay safe during this hurricane. Hit it back. Punch that hurricane like you know.
Maybe get some water.
Yeah, do your thing. That hurricane ain't ready for me. I tell you what.
Don't drink Dasani though. The Dasani water's not good.
All right, guys.
He's a
We'll catch you
Dasani
guys
lover.
probably next week. Next episode of the Sports Show, we'll review Week 6. Stay safe, guys.
Go Bills.
Zoom in. Legacy game.
What is his legacy?
Legacy
What is
game
it?
for Mac Jones.
What is his legacy? Throwing picks?
Saints were in 2008 and we're not. We suck. We suck. Genuinely. We are garbage. We are trash. It's fraudulent. Fraudulent.
Supposed to be Lamar last week. It could have been so